may be allowed to make the acknowledgements. Executive Secretary Salvador Midaldi and the other members of the Cabinet, Mr. Nestor Espinilla Jr., Governor, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Mr. Alex Benaventura, he comes from a small barangay in Davao City. Mr. Renato, he's Tagalayan dyan, hindi ko. Mga minamahal kong overseas Filipino workers, mga kasama ko sa gobyerno, mga kababayan ko. As usual, I have a two-page speech, but it would not be enough to pay tribute to a large segment of our society that almost responsible and a constant factor in our GDP. Mga kababayan ko, I made simple promises during the election. I am not into politics, but I would just like to remind you that I kept my campaign very simple with about 4 basic fundamental promises. And I am very happy that mukhang naibigay ko sa inyo. Yung iba tapos na, iba under still in the implementation, which is really maybe would even outlive my presidency. First is that I said I will try to stop corruption in government, if I can. And ang sunod po, yung drugs at crime. And the third was that I talked to the enemies of the state, maybe if I can just haggle a few concessions to make our country peaceful. And fourth, that I said, honestly enough, that I am no economist, that I'm just an ordinary graduate sa law, but no exceptional quality about money and currency. My specialty, most of my life has always been in court, prosecuting criminals. Kung yan ang pag-usapan, maybe we can discuss it until morning time about money and economics. But unfortunately, my area of knowledge is quite limited. Ngayon po, corruption is, before I came here, I called for the managers, si Art Tugadi was there, at yung mga taga-Clark, pati taga-Naya, at ang yung mga police doon. And this is an offshoot of what happened maybe the other day. And it was just broadcasted last night, and I saw on TV about the couple complaining of the losses that they incurred while waiting for the baggage the day after. Yung bagahe po nila na delay ng isang araw, dumating, bukas-bukas na yung mga zipper. Just like the old happy days in Naiya. Alam mo, I will not belabor the point. Whatever is in my heart or in the gray matter between the ears, as wag na rin yung tanungin yan, pero talagang sinasabi ko, take care of the ordinary human being. Yan sila dyan. Kasi ako, Presidente, halos masabi ko, para lang ako sa mga kababayan kong ordinaryo. Hindi naman mahirap, ordinaryong Pilipino. I am not a president that is attuned with the times of, going in the low and high of society. I have never been there, believe me. And so, wala sa akin yan, kung mawalaan ka, gusto mo, nakawin mo na yung plano ng pala, hindi kita pakialaman. Ay, total, hindi mo naman madala yan kung maski saan. I mean, itong mga mayaman, they do not need the president. You are only worried about the taxes and maybe property, pati yung income, and their safety. And that is it. Hindi sila kailangan magsulat o mag-complain doon sa 8888 because they have no problem at all. But for the ordinary citizen and worker, there's a wide gamut of agonies that they have to deal with. Ako, hindi ako namumulitika. It was the man on the street nagpanalo sa amin. Ni dito sa Manila, niwala akong isang barangay captain. And yet, nagwalop ako dito. And there was only one person who said at that time, you will win by a landslide in Manila. I did not believe him. But he's now with government, he's old, he used to be working in Malacanang. I do not have the permission to mention his name. Hindi ako umabot ng second, third, fourth. So I was able to convince myself that in balance, Mindanao started to compute. Sunny Dominguez was showing a whiteboard. Huwag kayong magtaka why he spent a fortune for me. Mukhang nasangla niya yung Marco Polo niya because we are neighbors at saka kababata talaga kami. All the other guys, walang mga taga Dasmariñas. Ito, Dulay and Belio were occupying a room in front of our room, ako pati si Yasay. Sa law school, Yasay was in Padre Faura, I was in San Beda, Dulay and Belio sa Ateneo. Puro kami anak ng mga mahirap. Mahirap in the sense that we could not afford an apartment o yung, hindi pa naman masyado uso yung condo noon. But they lived in a dormitory that was all noise and all silent most of the time. And hindi ako nagdadrama. Sinasabi ko lang, wala akong kilala. I have yet to meet the biggest of the financial world. And I do not interested. I'm not interested. I do not want to meet them. I have to talk in rhetorics but I do not want to change my language. You know, the problem with me is, ganito talaga. Hindi ko binatawan, I never shed off my character as mayor. Yun ang problema dyan, kasi nung presidente ako, ayaw ko na rin magbago. So yung putang ina ko doon sa Davao, putang ina rin yan dito, walang kaibahan. Ano na I say that, talagang ganun eh. And too late to change. But anyway, sabi ko noon, you can bear with me for another 4 years, plus. Alam mo dito sa gobyerno, sinabi ko, huwag ninyong pakialaman ang ordinaryong tao. Kasi yun ang masa ko talaga. I have never met them anywhere. But kung makita ko sila, inuuna ko in this room, mabutit na lang. Siguro, I am sure of Pinaventura and Central Bank kasi ang pamilya niya, pero kayo? Pero ang Cavite went for me. Pero ayun sa likod mo na lang mag-umpisa. Kayo? Hindi ko sinasabing hindi kayo bumoto. Hindi niyo ko kilala. Tsaka ang narinig ninyo, yan, extrajudicial killing. But look at Davao now. I invested a lot. Lives, yes. You have to kill to make your city peaceful. Because the media, listen. To the Filipino people, makinig. May mga tao talagang buhayin mo. May mga tao talagang patayin mo. When you say ngayon magdebate tayo whether they fought with government forces or not, because kayong mga human rights, you will not bother to listen, so I will not bother to explain to you. Yung makinig lang. In my 23 years as mayor, sabi ka 600 meron. Pero I assure you ngayon, it was all legit. I never ordered the killing of anybody kneeling in front of me. I never harmed anybody, even the toughest idiot na criminal, with his hands outstretched. I never do that because hindi ako lalaki pagka ganun ang gawin ko. But kung sabihin mo, hindi kita patawarin, ayun. The rule there is, you ask forgiveness, but never a permission. Sabi nga sa libro. There's a book that says, you ask forgiveness after. But I will never ask permission. Yung mga taga-Maynila na himagol sa ano ko, sinabi ko huminto kayo ayaw huminto. Pasensya. Ngayon, kanina, tinawag ko sila. Sinabi ko sa manager ng dalawa, in front of together, I said, a similar in one more incident, and all of you will go. Look for another job. Be sure na walang zipper mabukas dyan. At sinabi ko kay Sid Lepenia, also a trusted friend of mine. Not because he's from Davao. Alam mo bakit halos lahat Ilocano ang... Kasi ganito yan. Noong estudyante pa ako, pasabak na ako ng mga barkada, the likes of Bebot, Billy Dulay. Yan sa mga dormitory. So, kilala ko ang integrity ng mga tao na yan. Minsan kaming mahirap, Holy Week, hindi kami makauwi kasi magastos. So we are left in a compound sa YMCA na total, aminin ko, matagal naman yun, nag-prescribe na ang crime. Wala kaming makain, sirado yung restaurant. So ninakaw namin yung PX doon. Mga sigarilyo namin, mga Virginia Slims, Chesterfield, Salem. Sabi ko na, halika na. Sabi ko, Bill, ikaw mag-akyat. Sabi niya, address po tayo na, hindi ako pwede dyan. Sabi niya, noon pa ka, huwag mo akong isali. Sige, sabihin. Sa kainan, kasama na siya. Kung nakawan, si Bilyo talaga yung mahilig sa mag-ganon ng lock. Survival yun Holy Week, wala kang makain. Anong kainin namin? Damo dyan sa YMCA noon? That's what dormitory beside the City Hall sa Arosero. Yan sabi ko sa kanina sa kanila. Corruption must stop. Marami na akong pinaalis. And more to go ako. Maybe after 2 weeks, I'm just reviewing the papers. I'll fire about 1 or 2 generals and about 49 police officers. They have to. Sinabi ko sa inyo, wag. And may ginawa akong so I was dawdling. Nagdododo lang ako, sulat-sulat ka ng Sana yun, Bong. Can somebody get the... Pero yung picture naman na ginuha ng tong staff ko, para akong si rapat na tumanda na ng gusto. And I said to the police the other day, kasi nag-donate ang JICA, Japan, 26 Monteros. Biro mo ang pulis sa Davao, naka-SUV. Ang mayor, ako hanggang ngayon, pick up lang. Sa totoo lang. Kayong taga Davao, alam ninyo yan. Kung sinabi ko sa mga buang, kasi minsan noon, nagpili ako ng bago, tapos mag-drive lasing. Sabi ko, binubugbog ko talaga kayo. Sa harap na. At nagbubugbog talaga ako ng pulis. Totoo yan. Sipa, pati sampal yan. Tama na sila. Sabi ko, pag sinabi kong wag, style mayor yan eh. I mean, presidential boss, do not give ultimatum like, putang ina mo, sipain kita. But I do that. Even today. Undersecretary that I fired, gusto kong tadyakan sa mukha niyan sa... And I said to the police, not during my watch. Wag sa panahon ko. Yan lang. You just avoid. Baka ako naman problema ko ng anong tingin ninyo sa akin. Corrupt ba yung mayor na yan? Basta pag-usapan natin during my watch. I don't care if you have the doubts. I don't care if you have tanong-tanong na lang kayo. But look at the bow now. You go around. Walang problema. Get a permit, 3 days. Yung mga simple na ganon. Now, sundin ninyo yan. Even directors. I'll tell you what. Bakit military karamihan ang cabinet members ko? Kasi ang military, yung mga retired, pag sinabi mong gawin mo yan, gagawin yan. Pag sinabi mong gawin yan, huwag kang maghingi ni piso, susunod yan. Itong bureaucracy ay no particular agency or department. Early on sa employment nila, civil service, eligibility, grade 1 or whatever, masteral, they fight it out. Pero pagdating yan sa yung position supervising or assistant, ganon, iba na ang istorya. Kasi alam nila, ang director is really a political position. Kaya tamad-tamara na yan, wala na sa opisina, maglabas ng hapon, yung mga sakit ng director. Wala na. Tapos pabalik-balikin yung tao. Either maghingi ng pera, pahirapan, or talagang wala niyan. Now, there's an 888. And I'm telling the Filipino now, you assert your right. Kasi pag nagpaloko ka sa mga yan, tarantado ka rin. Gusto mo sigurong lukuhin ka rin. I said, name him. Ako nang bahala dyan sa libel na yan. Name him. Sabihin mo, ito si director, wala sa opisina, 3 araw na ako magbalik. Then I will call for you. Sa Malacanang or my office, what pa. Then usually, I listen. And sabi ko, Rodrigo, just go. I'm not satisfied with your reason. You go. Huwag ka na lang tayo dyan sa due process. You make it messy for me. Either umalis ka o ihulog kita dyan sa hagdanan. Mamili ka. Huwag na due process, tapos bulad, you use the law for... Pag ginawa mo, aminin mo na, diretso ka na. Hindi ako nagpapadrama. I am no longer qualified for any position in government. Not even a barangay kagawad. So, no more challenges to meet. No more mountains to climb ako. And even in politics, hindi ako nakikialam. Sinabi ko lang, I'm warning you, whatever it is, you have to give concessions. Ang gusto ng muro is sort of a severe form of decentralization. Sila Misware came up with an idea because it was proposed to them not by me, nung Kores panahon pa, and they have been hankering on a republic with a setup of the federal. Hindi akin yan. Those were promises made to the Moro all this year. Ako lang kasi nakikita ko with the rise of ISIS, it becomes doubly troubling for us now. Because while they remain faithful to the talk, si Murad, Jakiri, pati si Noor says that he will listen to me. So salamat Noor if you are listening. I hope that I can deliver. But the final decision will have to be made by the people of the Republic of the Philippines. But I am urging everybody to understand, it's about time that the historical injustice committed to them also corrected. Because sa panahon na ito, kung walang mangyari nito sa BBL ngayon, or we change the Constitution, or do not change the Constitution at all, there will be war in Mindanao. I can assure you, mamili kayo. Hindi ko na makontrol yan. And at this time, sabi ko, it would be a double whammy because my enemy would be their friends. And what would that be? It's the ISIS. They have lost the mass base there, the land base in the Middle East is scattered everywhere. And they can be. I was the first to alarm them during the first command conference. And nobody was talking about it, and I said at the end, there in the horizon looms the dark clouds. So, when Hapilon was imported to the central Mindanao, hindi makakaintindihan niyang Maranao pati Tausug. Mind you. You should believe me because my lola is a Maranao. But itong ganito, when Hapilon was imported there, tapos yung mga pinsan ko na mismo, sinasabi ko sa mga military aid ko, tumatawag na there's a build-up of arms. Hindi nagkulang ang AFP. Nagkulang kami sa calculation kung gaano karami yung bala. Over the years, nag-stock sila sa underground. But ang firearm kalay visible. Every Moro would always have a gun in his house. Not for anything, but it is part of the culture. Yun ang... So, kayo. Ayaw ng Congress. Some say that it would be a trip to hell. Well, ako, hindi ako makialam. Kung ano lang gusto ninyo, sige. Pero pagdating ng panahon, Padre, putang ina, tapos na tayo nag-uusap nito. Sinabi ko na sa inyo. No, the only way is now is to save the Republic. So we'll have to go to war again. And this time, maybe on a bigger scale. Losses, it will include civilians. As a matter of fact, most of these casualties would be civilians. Yan lang, hindi ko tinatakot ang tao. Alam na kaming taga Mindanao, alam nila. Secretary Mamao, si Maranao, medyo ano kami, kasi Maranao rin ito eh. So he's in the cabinet, but he advises me. Kami ang pigil-pigil lang. We talk to them, we plead, we beg na pag-usapan lang natin to. Pero hindi namin, we cannot play God. So there has to be a time of reckoning for this. When? I do not know. So yan ang sa corruption. Wala talaga akong patawad yan. Particularly the police. I'm warning you. Lalo na yan nasa droga. Maybe I could forgive you kung maghila ka dyan ng smuggling dyan sa Southern. Nasa droga ka. Kung police ka, number 1 ka sa listahan. Mamatay ka? Maybe. Wala akong guarantee dyan sa inyo. Very dangerous to tread. You know why? There are 4 million addicts. They have made a portion of the inhabitants of my country slaves. They are the Filipinos who are addicted to drugs. And they crave for it and have become slaves. Kasi ito kung bakit ko na galit ako, ganito yan. In Kuwait, I don't know if it's proper dito si I don't know if it would be okay for me to. We have lost about 4 Filipino women in the last few months. It's always in Kuwait. So, usap kami ni Alan. It's either, my advice is, we talk to them, state the truth, and just tell them that it's not acceptable anymore. Either we impose a total ban, or we can have the correction. I do not want a quarrel with Kuwait. I respect their leaders, but they have to do something about this. Kasi karamihan ng Pilipina mag-suicide. Kaya ako mainit sa droga. Now, I will connect. Itong mga to, they claim abuse sexually and all. And they endure. I was once there to help a Filipino when I was a congressman. Kasama ko yung mga Moro na lawmakers. And we were successful. We were talking to King Fahd, but it was a bit of his, medyo may dementia na. But okay. Then yung security advisor niya, at whose behest is this? Sabi ko mine. Because they are my constituents in the city of Davao. Sabi niya ganito, you tell them that in some Arab society, not all, it is not the general practice, of course. With due apologies to all Arabs, I'm sorry, I'm just talking about a factual situation. If you are working there as a paid servant, or you are bought from the slaves of the market of sexual abuse, is a possibility that you have to face it. Palagi ko hindi niya nakatiis yung ganun. Rape would come, the head of the family, yung mga anak, pati pinsan, pati son-in-law. And yet they endure for some time. The human derogation and dignity. Tapos para lang makapadala ng pera dito, makapag-aral ang mga anak nila. And then you come here and, you go around. Kasi alam nila kung sino ang may pera. Because alam nila sa neighborhood na ang nanay pati tatay nasa abroad or both are working. Remember, a family home that is left behind by the wife, the mother, becomes socially dysfunctional. There is a family whose father is out of the country and no father is seen for so many years. that family becomes dysfunctional. Pag ang danay pati tatay umalis, nagtrabaho, iiwan ang mga bata, kaya nire-rape lang yung tiyuhin kasi ang tatay nila wala, ang nanay. Tapos yung pawis nila, pati dugo nila, pabilihan mo ng shabu, tapos pagdating nila dito, naging gago na. Anong gawin ko sa iyo? Putang ina mo, patayin talaga kita. And remember, sabi nila, ba't Duterte, mahirap ang pinapatay sa tundo? Well, I'm sorry to inform you, idiots and all, shabu is a merchandise for the poor. Yung mga taga San Lorenzo, Postbank, they have their yacht, they have their plane, they go somewhere else. They go to a farmhouse far from the madding crowd of urban dwellers. And they do cocaine, heroin, cannabis, and all. It does not make them an overnight monster. Why? Because it is organic poppy. And all of these things are derivative of an organic plant. Shabu is a mixture of deadly chemicals. That is why it shrinks the brain. At yung shabu, wala ng pag-asa for a rehabilitation. 1 year of shabu, ang anak mo wala na. Paputol-putol na yan, kaya magsalita yung gano'n. Diyan ako galit because you are destroying my country. So when I was a mayor, I said simply, do not destroy my city because I will kill you. Do not destroy the youth of my land because we need them. Hindi kami mayayaman. Yung mga OFW hindi mayaman, ang savings nila, tayo, baski ikaw, Mr. Benaventura, you think that you can really expect an income na if you survive for the next 10 years, lahat ng sakit na papasok na diabetes, hypertension, kaya mo kaya magpapista buwan-buwan? Ina naman, kayong taga-gobyerno, how much do you expect to earn? Pension, benefit in GSIS? So, kung may heart, kaya mo magbili araw-araw? And even the diabetes, naghingi yung mga sila ng increase 1,000, the senior citizens. Is that enough? Kaya nagpagawa. Kaya itong, hindi ako nagyabang, sabihin ko na lang sa inyo para malaman ninyo. Kaya matagal ko na kasing ginawa yan. Ang iyang PGH na yan, usual complaint is, paski yung mga intern dyan noon sa mga classmate namin, kadormitoryo namin, always walang medisina. Mismo sila ng mga doktor dyan nagko-contribute. So one day nagpunta sila sa akin, sabi ko, how much do you think we need to make a Filipino comfortable? Yan walk-in clients, man. So sabi ko, I will give you 100 million a month. Lahat ng pumunta dyan, gamutin ninyo, libre ang medisina. 100 million a month. Hindi alam ng tao yan, noon pa yan. I gave it many, early on when I became president. Yung Biluna, yung mga sundalo, yung mga anak ng sundalo, may mga maintenance na yan. Karamihan ng sundalo, kidney, ang tama. Walang medisina. So mayroon silang, magkano ka na yung buong? Kano doon sa Biluna, pati AEP? They have 50 million. Biluna is 50. Doon yung pera ninyo. Baka sabihin niyo, maniwala ka. I said, marami akong but of the matter, but money has never been an issue against me. Lahat ng ano dito. Kaya, ngayon, May 100 million sila. So lahat ng pasyente, cancer, kasi dyan yung mga terminal na cancer, even just for the palliative para kaya dyan ako galit sa korupsyon. Maraming kailangan natin. Papasok pa itong mga... Kaya lahat pinalagay ko yan, puro Ilocano yan. Kasi yun namang military, naging mayor ako for 23 years. Lahat ng kakaramihan ng ating sundalo, Ilocano, pati Ilonggo. Yan lang ang palaban talaga na ano. Ang mga Ilocano medyo tahimik. Ilonggo, Baulite, kadamo sa mga Ilocano, kadok na kagira. Gira So, mayroon sila mga matanda nila, 50 million. Hindi na nila maubos yan. So, lahat ng medisina nila, at saka yung galing Marawi wounded, I gave him 500 million for the interventions after the hospital. Saka yung mga prosthetics nila, titanium. But I take care of my soldiers. Because sila, it's the reason why, huwag kayong dinoble ko ka during the campaign. Kagaya nito, I will set up a bank for you. Para wala na masyadong charges, then you can own the bank someday. This is one of the promises there. Second, itong military pati police. I will double your salary. Mabutit na lang na tuloy. It was a campaign promise and it was realized. Kung isipin mo nangyari yung Marawi, tapos sabihin ko sa mga kanila, o sige, bigyan ko kayo ng... Anong sabihin? Utang inang Duterte na to, kung hindi tayo mamatay dito, hindi na... Kaya dublado ka agad. O, yung 15. Kita mo si Dilu. She si police lieutenant from Bagbil. Kababayan mo yan. Nakikita mo yan. Walang kapatid dyan iba doon. O, tingnan mo, gumanda lalo kasi sige na pa-face yan. Dublado na ang sweldo ng mga yan. Dublado talaga si dublado. Malaking tulong yan. You know why? Sabi ko sa kanila, ibigay ko sa inyo yung lahat ng kampo. Umalis kayo dyan, pero inyo na yan. Parintahan ninyo, 50, 100 years. Maraming take. 100 years is a lifetime, even 50. Yung kita niyan, ibigay ko sa inyo. Hindi na, nung panahon ni Ramos, hindi naman, panahon ni Ramos, hindi naman tuloy yung modernization kaagad. They were expecting so much. They thought that it was a windfall actually. But dito, idiretso ko na sa kanila. Sabi ni Sunny Dominguez, no. Ito yan siyang sinuno. No. Basta pera na ang pag-usapan. Okay, hindi niya alam, pagpausap siya nga, nandiyan na si Mr. No. Well, sana may pera. No. Si Jok, no, isa pa yan. Kaya ubos na lang ang buhok sa kagagano. Yan dalawa ang kontrabida dyan kasi, you must realize, mga politiko kami, even bot. Yung pagganon sa tao, maski na wala ng election, kasi alam namin ang problema. We have stared at it eyeball to eyeball. Sige, tulong nga. Ito ay, no. Sabi ko na ibigay ko ang pera sa AFP. Sabi na, no. Man, he should know. Kasi ang father-in-law niya was a military guy, Air Force. Yung Andros Air Base, kasi yung pangalan sa father-in-law niya. So, alam nito, kapag sabi ko, ibigay ko, wala akong sinasabi, ha? Sabi ko, ibigay ko na sa, no. Gumawa tayo ng mini GSIS, financial institution, only for the military and police. Yun ang mag-manage ng pera. Kasi pag sabi ko, ibigay na ko na yung pera, inyo na, buwan-buwan, bahala na kayo, gastos eh. No. No. Ay, hindi po ko masisi. Ay, father-in-law is a military man. Alam niya eh. So yung drugs, hindi talaga matatapos yan. To the very last day. Pero naman grabe na itong mga human rights. Itong mga, ito yung pinatay ni Duterte. 7,000. Okay lang sa akin yan. Pero, turn the page. Because sabi nyo, it's a social problem. May mga ulol naman, it is an health issue. Oh God, if it is a health issue, if it is a social problem, baliktarin mo. Why was it start? What is being done? Where is the most contaminated area? How do we deal with it? Kung punta lang dito itong mga human rights, sabihin itong mga, alam mo na, ito yung pinatay ni Duterte. Sobra man, may isa 10,000. Kung totoo yung 10,000, bilyonaryo na lahat yung punerarya ng Pilipinas, karami dyan. Magkolekta ka lang ng 2,000 dyan sa... So, okay masabihin na pinatay. You cannot enforce the law without. At saka para yan sa mahirap. Sila yan eh. So, yung mahihirap, hindi na alam, galit kayo sa akin, kayo yan. And I'm trying to save your skin. Kaya nandyan ako, kung wala ako, nagkalit-silit. Hindi ninyo alam gaano kalala ang problema hanggang hindi ako na presidente. Hindi ninyo alam na mga police generals nandyan sa droga kung hindi ako na presidente. Hindi ninyo alam na police ng Manila. Hindi naman lahat. So the fact that it was heavily contaminated speaks volumes of the suffering of the Filipino. Kaya lang ang simple. If that is the only achievement that I can, wala naman ako, I did not promise you anything. Sinabi ko siya, bubo ako. So sabi ko si Sane, bright ka. Kasi kindergarten pa kami, valedictorian na yan. So hanggang nagpunta ng States, nagwartor ka ba saan o Columbia? Humble ka masyado. Totoo. So sila ang kinuha ko. Sabi nila, nag-improve ang economy. So, you have to have to thank Sunny Dominguez, si Mon Lopez, is very helpful. Of course, our foreign secretary is here. Mr. President, can you stand up to show them your new haircut? Ito, hindi pa na presidente. Tignan mo yung ulo sa likod. May ostiya na. Hindi pare, may mga butas yung gagong yan dito. Tignan mo kanya, ready-made na. I think the most qualified actually. Makita mo naman performance. The way he talks, the way he deals with the problem, the way the burden of the country is being solved outside. I can only say that I was not really wrong in choosing. Marunong talaga, bright. And even the way he talks. So, yan ang, napatagal ako, pero dapat malaman ninyo. Para, when you are dealing with me, and you're watching TV, and you start to wonder, why is this guy so disgusting? Almost odious in his, ganun yung mga mayor, Davao, Mindanao. Magsakay kami ng eroplano na pauwi. Alam mo ba, 3 hours and 40 minutes yan? Yung poker noon na, sabi ko sa taga, mabuti pa, makras na lang itong putang inan to. Ang haba ng, but those were the days. Davao na, it's 1 hour 30 minutes. So I'm leaving for the last flight. Ngayon, sakay ako. At saka ang flight, walang hinto eh. There's about 32 flights a day for Davao. You can choose the hour even when to go out. So I'm happy at mga kababayan kong mga OFW. I'm not good at Tagalog kasi lumaki ako ng Davao na halo kami. I am not proficient in the Tagalog, kulang, pati Bisaya, kulang rin. Kaya sometimes I shift to mas madali sa akin, walang nangyabang. I could find the word immediately. Mag-Tagalog ako, minsan mag-English na lang. Tapos wag ninyo, do not be offended, magsabi ko, ano ba Tagalog nitong yawa na ito? Kasi ang Bisaya, totoo yan. May mga Bisaya dyan. Pag may hinahanap kami na bagay, tatay namin, saan yung baso dito? Saan yung yawag? Ganun yan, totoo. Ganun ang, yan ang hindi nang alam. And the elite here would want me to go down or to go up to their level or go down. So I choose to go down and just to do what I am. But sa tulong, sabi ko, I am very thankful to you guys. Bebot, ito, walang medyas hanggang ngayon, anak ng ito. Hindi mo lang medyas yan. Hindi pa uso yan noon. Paano, taga Isabela lang. Taga Bukid lang. Dulay, malaki yung pa kasi bagyo, paakyat, pababa. Anyway, I'll not tarry. Salamat po sa effort to all my... Kaya I just issued an order to Bato last night. Sabi ko, Bato, maglagay ka sa casino prohibiting all workers of government from entering. May PD niyan eh. There's a law. At that time, it was a law. It's still the law. It's never modified or repealed. Sabi pa niya ba ito? Lagyan mo dyan, all government employees. Sabi ni Bato, tarito si yung official, sir. Putang yan, official, lecheng mga yan. Lahat kami workers. That's I'd like to remind everybody. We are all workers of government. And we serve the people. Kaya hindi ako sanay niyang Malacanang. I don't, lalo na palas. Diyan ang mumo diyan baski alas 10 ng madaling araw o alas 10 ng umaga. Naglalakad na sa harap mo. Yung isa nauyab na siguro ni yung babae diyan na lumalakad na may minsan nakaupo. Pero palagay ko kasi si Mejalde matagal umuwi, sabi ko man konektahan ang multo. Nakatikim na ito ng mga gandang multo siguro. Yun lang po ang message ko. Very simple man. Not so good to hear, but at the very least, it comes from the heart. So maraming salamat at mabuhay ho kayong lahat.